be on the committee, it's an important endeavor to be the watchdog of somebody that doesn't have a voice. You want to make sure that they have a voice in their treatment plan. We want to make sure that they're getting treated like they should be treated, just like you would want to be treated if you walked into a hospital. Well, they expect the same, and they should be treated that way.
Hey, Larry. Thanks for joining me and our team for this episode of Talk AZ. So we're going to be talking about the Independent Oversight Committees today, right?
Yes, we are.
And those are the folks that you oversee, correct?
That's correct.
Would you like to tell me a little bit more about what exactly are the Independent Oversight Committees?
The Independent Oversight Committees are the watchdog for the consumers of access, people that have a SMI diagnosis, the Division of Developmental Disabilities, consumers of that, and Arizona State Hospital.
And what exactly happens in an IOC meeting?
We review the incident reports, check for human rights violations, have a chance to discuss agency policies, what's coming up, what's coming down the pipe, changes that's going to be happening on new policies coming in and existing policies. So it gives the IOC an opportunity to review those, to discuss those, and to find out if there's going to be any ramifications coming down the road for the members, and kind of will give the membership a heads up on what the changes are going to be.
Okay. And can you elaborate a little bit more of like what incident reports would be, like what type of, without giving specifics, of course, like what type of things would be discussed with an incident report?
An incident report could be anything from a slip and fall to a medication error or a fight within a group home or within the hospital or a behavioral health facility.
If there's a certain topic or a certain case or a certain report that has been out for a while, do they stay on that for a minute or until it's resolved? How does that happen?
They do review the incident reports, and if they identify an area where it's causing a human rights violation or if it's causing an issue within the population, then they'll make a motion to have that changed.
So you mentioned the Division of Developmental Disabilities and the Arizona State Hospital and Access, correct?
Correct.
And those are the three major, or those are the only three state agencies that have independent oversight committees on them?
That's correct.
Okay. And how long have these committees been overseeing these organizations or departments?
Well, since ADOA took it over in 2019, it's roughly 7 years for ADOA. The Independent Oversight Committee was originally called Human Rights Committee, which has been around for 40 years.
Oh, wow.
Yes, it's been around quite a while.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you're going to have any bias towards it or not, but do you think that if there has been some form of improvement in regards to the patients or the clients receiving proper care and having their needs met?
One would be DDD was going to change the Article 9.
And what's Article 9?
Article 9 is kind of the Bible of how DDD and the providers treat the members of DDD.
Okay.
And they were going to make some changes to that. The Independent Oversight Committee made a recommendation to DDD not to change the Article 9. They successfully lobbied DDD and for them not to change that.
That's really cool.
Which was a big deal
for
the DDD community.
That's the definition of why it is that they're a watchdog.
They are.
For the clientele and the patients that they serve. How do you become a member of an independent oversight committee?
Sarah, it is easy.
Is it?
It is.
Okay.
All you have to do is go to the IOC website, ioc.az.gov, click on the application, fill it out, attach your resume. It goes straight to me, and I forward that on to the DDD liaison or the access liaison or the ASH liaison. Then they attend the meeting, and whether they like the format, they like the feel of the meeting, then the committee will give that applicant an opportunity to speak during the meeting.
Okay.
and listen to the meeting. And if they're still interested in joining the committee, then at that time they'll be voted on.
Is there a specific type of person that you're looking for? Somebody that, are you only looking for social workers like me, or somebody that has experience in mental health or in access or developmental disabilities?
We're looking for everybody.
Okay.
So whether it be a lawyer, a doctor, a social worker, a teacher, they want a good swath of the community.
Okay.
They also want the consumer of DDD
Okay.
or access. They want to know their pain points. They want to know what's working. They want to know what's not working. And I think they offer valuable insight.
If you know someone that's a part of the Arizona State Hospital, you can volunteer to be on the ASH IOC.
You can.
Okay. And the same for the other two departments.
Yes.
Okay. All of that stuff sounds really good as it pertains to giving someone a voice and being able to be a representation for the clients or the patients that are part of these different departments. If someone is on the fence about volunteering, whether or not it's for a time commitment or they're not really too sure as if their voices really matters, why is it important to be a member?
To be on the committee, it's an important endeavor. To be the watchdog of somebody that doesn't have a voice. You want to make sure that they have a voice in their treatment plan. We want to make sure that they're getting treated like they should be treated, just like you would want to be treated if you walked into a hospital. Well, they expect the same, and they should be treated that way. So that is the type of people we're looking for. We're looking for somebody that is passionate and is smart. If they have a family member in the system, or if they know somebody that's in the system, then it gives them an opportunity to help that individual, to really step in and be their voice.
So Larry, can you tell me what type of positions are open? What are the time commitments? What really entails the need for an IOC member?
Time commitment, you're looking at 8 to 10 hours a month. Now, you can certainly give more if you have time and you have bandwidth in your schedule. But the time commitment is not a lot. It really helps having that option of having a virtual meeting. We do have the option of doing a hybrid type meeting where you can do a virtual and in-person meeting. So we do have that option as well.
And Larry, what about overseeing the independent oversight committees do you enjoy most about?
You just meet a lot of wonderful people, a lot of passionate people, a lot of smart people. It taught me a lesson that, just listen. People just want to be heard, right? They just want their voice heard. And a lot of times that's all that's needed, right?
Yeah.
And it really kind of helps the committee and myself to understand the bigger picture and what's going on. And it helps the committee kind of formulate a plan. If they keep hearing the same things over and over again, then there's an issue. So it does help the committee focus on the real issues.
Well, Larry, thank you so much for coming to be on Talk AZ today with me, given that this is our first time together doing this, and as well as sharing your passion and letting us know more about what the Independent Oversight Committees do, as well as the 3 different organizations that they serve. And I'll see you on Monday.
Thank you, Sarah.
All right.
It's been a pleasure.
Yeah.